Okay, hello everybody and good evening once again, hopefully for the final time. I'm going to start with tonight's class. I hope you're all doing well and thank you for the wait, those that have been waiting for so long. All right, let's start off straight away where we stopped last week. First of all, for 4.4, okay, this is the question. Let me refresh the question for you. What we did is we had to put these numbers, arrange them from smallest to largest. Smallest to largest, we revised last week, means ascending order. All right. Now, what we need to do first, put up a hand, someone, and tell me, what is it that I need to do first? We need to find something in common. That's my clue. What do we need to find? What will they all have in common? What do we need to find? Okay. We need to find a lowest common denominator. I see you were typing it there, Jubilee. Thank you so much. All right. Now, the lowest common denominator for 4.4, we have 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, and 3. Now, the lowest common denominator for 3 and 4, I think that's easy. All that we do is, I'm going to start drawing. We write down 3, the multiples of 3. So we have 3, 6, 9, and 12. And I already know 12 is going to work. Let's just make sure. The multiples of 4, we have 4, 8, and 12. So there's nothing smaller. It has to be 12 for both of them. They don't have an 8 in common. They don't have a 4, a 9, a 6, or a 3 in common. So it has to be the 12s, okay? Now, we need to change everything to something over 12. So for 4.4, we're going to say 3. What did I have to do with 3 to get it to 12? In the chat, work with me. What did I have to do with 3 to get it to 12? Yes, I multiplied it by 4. Now, I need a clever person or somebody that's been listening in our previous classes to put up their hand and tell me, what do I need to do next? What I do to the bottom, I also need to. Someone tell me. Let's get this class going, Tara Jane. Thank you so much. Good old faithful Tara Jane. How are you doing? I am excellent, thank you. It's so nice to finally hear from you. Tell me, what do I need to do? Whatever I do at the bottom, I also need to
do to the top.
Do to the top. Well done. So I multiplied 3 by 4. And then I got 12. Now, what's going to happen if I multiply 2 by 4? I get 8. Yes. Thank you. Okay, the screen is being slow. At least it's here. Anyway, 8 over 12. Good. Then let's carry on. So I did that one. Then I do 1 over 4. What do I have to do with 4 to get it to 12? You can tell me, Tara Jane. You're still unmuted. Do this with me.
Times by 3.
I multiplied by 3. And now what do I have to do?
What you do to the bottom, you do to the top.
Exactly. So the 1 multiplied by 3 is going to be 3. All right. Let's carry on. 3 on the top and 3 at the bottom. That's easy. It's going to be 12. over 12. Okay, 3 at the top and then 4 at the bottom. Let me just erase and make some space. Gonna erase all of this. Because we know it's 12. And then I go back to drawing. And we say, what did we have to do with 4 to get it to 12? We multiplied by 3. So now we say 3 multiplied by 3 is giving me 9. All right. Let's see. Now we have 2 over 4. So 2 times 4 is, 2 times 3. 2 times 3 is 6. And then my last one, 3, to get it to 12, I had to multiply by 4. And now 1 times 4 is 4. All right, let's quickly order these ones. We're going to start from, remember, we had to do, what was it again? We had to do small to large. Okay. So let's do this. Ascending order, smallest one is going to be 3 over 12. Right, that's not, I'm not going to have enough space if I write there. So 3 over 12. And then I'm going to use the 4 over 12. Then I'm going to use my 6 over 12. It's so easy now that I found my lowest common denominator. It is super, super easy from here. I literally just look at the nominators because my denominators are all the same and that levels the playing field for all of them. That's why I just look at the top. All right, I have my 6 over 12. Then I have my 8 over 12. And then I do 9 over 12. I am hoping that everybody else got this right because I don't think this was the hardest one, you know. This wasn't that hard to do at all. I'm erasing because everybody got that right. And then I want you to try by yourself 4.2 and 4.6, please. 4.2 and 4.6. It is on the screen. I'd like for you all to give that a go. I'm going to give you no more than 3 minutes just because it's so super easy. Let's go. Okay, Jubilee is asking, how do you know which number you should use to find the lowest common denominator? All right, easiest way is to write out, starting from the number itself, the multiples of the denominators. So for 4.2 example, I have denominators of 6, 5, another 6, 5, and a 9. So I'm going to start with saying multiples of 6, multiples of 5, and multiples of 9. Multiples of 6, 6, 12. Jubilee, you get what I'm saying? $18, $24, so on and so forth. For 5, we're going to have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. For 9, we're going to have 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. And in that way, you keep going till you find something that they have in common. Okay, the 5 minutes are over now. So I'm going to need somebody to put hands up and help me, please, with the answers for 4.2 and 4.6. Jubilee, I'm counting on you. Katleho, Muran, Kalalelo, Ruvi, Tara Jane, Klengi. That's just all the names I can see on my screen at this moment. Umar, coming right out of the blue to help me. Okay,
Hello, sir.
how are you?
I'm okay. How are you, sir?
I'm excellent, thank you. Are you going to help me? Which number are you going to help me with?
4.6.
Okay, let's do 4.6. Help me out.
So, sir, what I did is I times the number to see if all of them can go, and the number that's the denominator was 120, because all the numbers can go.
Good. Okay, so I'm going to put 120 at the bottom. And then let's start figuring out. What did you have to do with the first one? Yeah.
You times by
That
10.
12 to 1. Times by 10, that's going to give me 70 on top. All right, and then?
Then afterwards, 8 times 12.
Yes, and that gave you?
96.
96, well done. And then?
5 times 20, which should give you 100.
Good. And for 3?
3 times 40. So it will be 2 times 40.
Good, and that's an easy one. It gives us 80.
80.
All right. Now we just had to order them from smallest to largest.
It will be 70, 80, 96, and 100.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to have 70 over 120. And we're going to have 80 over 120. And then we have 96.
And 100.
And then 100. Oops, there are. Let me just put a 2 in there. And then 100 over 120. Good. Excellent. Now, remember what Teacher Kirsty told us last week. I almost forgot about this, guys, and then we won't get any of our marks. We need to put this back into the form it originally was. So, it's going to be 7 over 12. And then 2 over 3. And then 8 over 10. And then it's going to be 5 over 6. Okay, I'm going to need somebody to help me with number 4.2. Any takers? Any takers helping me with 4.2, please? Nobody. Nobody's helping me with 4.2. That's so sad. I need somebody to help me with 4.2. Nobody out there. Okay, well, we did have a lot of practice for this anyway. So I do expect of you to be able to give me an answer, please. Anybody out there wanting to help me? I know this one looks scary because the lowest common denominator is actually going to be very, very high. It's going to be high. That's I think what everybody is afraid of for this one. 4.2, the lowest common denominator is going to be, anybody in the chat? Spit out some numbers. Tell me. Tara Jane says 60. Umar said 69. Okay, so how many times does 9 go into 60? Can't be 60 because 9 doesn't go into 60. Can it be 90? Tara Jane is laughing. Yes, Tando. Yes, Umar. It's definitely 90. Well done. Tara Jane, you're not lost. You're here at Watobe. You're having fun, remember? Okay, so it is 90 because 90 is the lowest number that we found that can be divided by 6, 5, and 9. So 9 goes into 90 10 times. 6 goes into 90 50 times. 15 times. And 5 goes into 90 18 times. Good, Umar. Thank you. So now we're going to have to go figure this out. Let's say, what did we have to do with 6 to get to 90? So we're going to have, let me erase, we're going to have a bunch of figures over 90 again. Okay, I hope we're all on the same page there. We're going to have a bunch of figures over 90 because we have now decided that our lowest common denominator is 90. Okay. Just erasing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to have 95 times 90, 90, 90, 90, and 90. Now I just have to remember every time how many times I multiplied with the bottom to get to 90 and then do the same with the top. So how many times did I have to multiply 6 to get to 90? Or with what? With what did I have to multiply? Yes, 6 times 15. Now somebody else or somebody help me out. 4 times 15 is going to be, well done, 60. Okay, so that's that one sorted. What did I have to do to 5 to get to 90? Multiplied by 18. Now 1 times 18, super easy. It gives me 18. All right. Now we have 6 again. So I know I'm going to have to multiply by what? 15, remember? Going to have to multiply by 15 again. So 3 times 15 equals 45. Thank you so much. Okay, what did I have to do to 5 again to get to 90? I had to multiply by 18. So 3 times 18 gives me 50. Is it 51, Tando? 3 times 18. Yeah, it's 54. Thank you. 54. All right. Last one, super easy. 9 times 10 gives me 90. Thus, I'm going to have to do 6 times 10. That gives me 60. Okay, let's order them. We have a 60 and a 60. Two that are the same. So that means they're going to be next to each other. Let's just double check that. Yep, it's a 60 and a 60. Okay, but we're going to start with the smallest one. That's going to be 18 over 90. Then I'm going to have 45 over 90. Then I'm going to have 54 over 90. And then my two 60s. And they are both exactly the same. So you do not have to stress about which one comes first. Now let's just remember we need to put them back into the way that we found them. So 18 over 19 was 1 over 5. Then we had our 45, which is 3 over 6. Then we had our 54, which was 3 over 5. Then we have our two 60s, and that is 6 over 9 and 4 over 6. Excellent. Okay. All right, let's have a look at, I'm going to zoom in so that it's nice and clear to all of you. Complete these number sequences by finding the number of the next 3 terms in each case. Either count forwards or backwards in decimal fractions. Now, this might be new or freaky to some of you, but I'd like for you to give it a shot. Let's try 4.1, and then I do 4.1 with you, and then we give 4.2 a try. Okay, everybody can see the screen, so please give it a go. Okay, Umar, I'm going to help you quick 6. Yes, Umar, how can I help you? Umar, your hand is up. Okay, seems like I lost Umar. Okay, I think you just forgot your hand up. All right, guys, you have a total of 5 minutes starting now to do 4.1 for me, please. Easy peasy, Tara Jane. Well, then I assume you're going to help me. Umar, now you have your hand up. Okay. No answers yet, Umar. A question. Give me a question.
So I was going to answer.
What about your hand?
So I was going to answer the question.
Oh, you ready to answer the question? Okay, well, hang in there. Just hang in there. I'm going to take Tara Jane first because she said it's easy peasy. I want to see if it's really that easy peasy. Just hang in there,
Okay.
Omar. You can help me with 4.1.2. I'm going to have Tara
Okay.
Jane do 4.1.1 with me quick sticks. Okay, Tara Jane, you are unmuted. You want to help me out?
Okay, I'm not sure if it's correct, but I'll try.
Okay, let's
Okay.
see.
The first one I got 2,10 or 2,10.
2,10. Okay. Let's think about it. So yeah, they're saying, my pen. Okay, so yeah, they're giving, because we're not practicing sequences now, we're practicing decimals. They're not asking us to figure out what the sequence is. They're giving us here, add 1.1. Okay, so we just need to add 1.1. Now, if we add 1.1 to 1.9, okay, let's see. There's a whole one. Oh, goodness, that's not going to work. Can't see the one anymore. There's a whole one and there's a decimal one. So my whole is going to get one more plus 1, and my decimal is going to get one more. Now, if my decimal, which is 9, gets one more, it turns into a...
I think it's a whole. Like
Yes,
9.
exactly. Because currently for comma 9, we're standing at 9 over 10. Remember? The first after decimal is the same as saying over 10. So we have 9 over 10, and now we add another one on top. That gives us 10 over 10. That's a whole. Okay. So adding 1 here gives us another whole. So that's why I have 1 plus 1, which I got there, plus another one, because the 9 added to 1 made a whole. So that's why the correct answer here is going to be 3.0. You follow?
Yeah.
Okay, now the rest of yours might not be correct because the first one was wrong, but follow with me. See if you can figure out with me, what is the next one now going to be if I just simply add 1.1 using the same method that I just did. So I add 1.1, that's therefore I have to plus 1 on the whole side and add 1 on the decimal side. What's that going to give me?
4,1.
Yes, 4,1. And let's do this again. And for a final number, and I'm going to get
5,1.
5,1.
Yes, I think so.
No, think again. Remember, I'm adding 1,1, which means to my original, I need to add a 1 at the whole and add a 1 at the decimal as well. Yeah. So what's my answer going to be?
5,2.
5,2. Well done, Tara Jane. Even though your original try was wrong, you caught on very quickly, and that's all that counts. So well done, Tara Jane. Thank you so much. All right, let's have Umar. Umar,
Hello,
can you
sir.
help me? Hi there once again. Help me with the next one, 4.1.2. They're giving us the hint. They're saying we're just adding 0,02. Yeah, boy.
It's like our 2 times table. So it would be 2,88, 2,90, and 2,92.
Excellent. I hope everybody followed because Umar was like super quick there. Well done, Umar. That's 100% correct and super quick as well. Thank you so much, Umar. I have another hand. So I'm going to have Katlejo help me with the next one. But thank you so much, Umar. Okay, Katlejo, how are you doing?
Good, and you, sir?
I'm excellent. Thank you, Katlejo. Tell me, what do you have? Oh, this is the freaky one coming up next. We're not adding anymore. We're subtracting, so it's going to get less. But okay, show me what you got.
After 8,7, I got 8,4, 8,1,
Yebo.
and 7,8.
Well done. I really could not have done this any better myself. Katlejo, well done. Since I don't have any other hands,
Thank
anybody
you,
else wanting to help me at this moment, would you be willing to do 4.1.4 with me as well? Ooh, goody. You unmuted. Let me just get your sound back up. Okay, Katlejo, tell me, will you be willing to help me with 4.1.4 as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do this. We're subtracting 0.06. How's that gonna look?
After 0,44,
Yes.
I got 0,38, 0,32, and 0,26.
Well done. That's perfect. So, what we did here, Katlejo, you are 100% correct. Thank you so much. I want to make it clear to everybody. From now on, grade 7 onwards, all the way to matric and all the way to university or wherever you might find yourself one day, you are going to start finding more and more and more decimals. I want to ask you one thing. Do not ever be freaked out by them. Don't ever be freaked out by decimals, boys and girls, grade 7s in my class. Don't ever get freaked out by decimals. Look at what we did here tonight. It's normal math. We added like we usually add. There's just a comma in between there somewhere, but for the rest, it's all the same. We subtracted 0,06. So that means this first 0 and the 0 just after the comma before the 6. Those are just placeholders showing us that we need to work with the second number after the comma. Okay? So do not ever get freaked out if you see decimals. It's still math. It's still normal. It's still all the same. Okay. All right. Let me scroll down and then I give you all a second to look at 4.2. Okay. Yeah, they are switching it up a bit. They're making it a bit more challenging for us. We need to, yeah, at the end, in brackets, we need to tell them with what did we add. Can you see here at the end, they give us the bracket, add, subtract, or whatever. We need to tell them. And then also they left some blanks in there where we need to fill the numbers in. So I'll help these hands in a second. I want to give you another 2 minutes because you were so quick with the previous one, or I'll give you longer if needs be, 2 to 3 minutes to figure out 4.2 for me, please. 4.2.1 all the way through to 4.2.3. Okay, let me help Umar.
Sir, I wanted to answer the question because I already knew the answers.
Oh my word, Umar. Why are you so fast tonight? Goodness, I think you used that first hour to work through the whole class in your head already. Anyway,
No, sir, I
Umar.
have no page with me. I'm just calculating with my head.
Okay. Well done. Well, Umar, I'm just going to give the other students a second to also work on this quick sticks. But you stay here with me. I'm going to let you help me again. Okay, stay with me. Hi, Katlego, how can I help you?
Oh, sir, I was raising up my hand to answer the question.
Okay, you also have an answer for me. Okay, I'm just gonna give everybody else 1 more minute. Okay, I'm gonna give everybody 1 more minute, and then you can help me along with them all. Okay, last 10 seconds. Let's get this going for those who don't have it yet. Okay, the 10 seconds are over, Skidova. Umar, you ask first. I am asking to unmute. Do you want to chat with me? Thank you, Umar. Help me with the first one, Umar.
So, sir, the next one is after 0.08 would be 0.16. Then after 0.24, 0.32, 0.40, 0.48, 0.56, 0.64, and then the rule is plus 0.08.
Well done. That is excellent. Umar, I want to make you aware of one thing. Any number after a comma, we always say the number in itself. So, for example, we always say 0.40 and 0.48 and 0.56. After a comma, we never pronounce it as 40, or we never name it. We never say it as 0.40 or 0.48 or 0.56. We always say after a comma, it always has to be 40.48, comma 56. Okay. Just remember that one. All right. Katlego. Katlego, you are ready to help me with 4.2.2. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do this. Give me your answers.
After 10, it's going to be 5.
Okay.
After 1.25, it's going to be 0.625. And the rule is to divide by 2.
Well done. You did very, very well. Oh, goodness, that's a 5, guys. Sorry for that ugly handwriting there. Divided by, oh, what am I doing here? Well done. You are super correct. Oh, my word. And there I erased that as well. I am just amazing, am I not? Divided by 2. And the rule for the first one was, what was the rule for the first one again? Plus 0.8. No, 0.08. All right. Okay, so who's going to help me with the last one? Any hands, any takers wanting to help me with the last one? I'm really enjoying everybody helping me. Ooh, Umar said I must call a random name and not him. I'm going to call Murang. Murang, are you there? Are you still there with us, or have you fallen asleep? Murang? Nope, Murang has fallen asleep. Jubilee, I know Jubilee is here. Can you help me?
I'm sorry, I didn't complete that one. I was kind of struggling, so I don't think I can.
Okay, no problem. Okay, Omar, your hand is up. Seems like you gave in. Help me
So
out.
it's gonna be 9,5 and 9,25, 9,35, 9,45.
Wait,
Then
slow down. 9,5, 9,25, and then
9,35.
3,5.
Yes.
It's going smaller.
Oh. I give up.
No, it's just gonna be. It's gonna be 9, comma 0.
0.
Not. And then I'm gonna have
8,0.
no. Try again. Try and find the
8,
pattern. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you.
2.
Minus. I'm gonna give you the pattern. It's gonna be the pattern is subtract minus 0, comma 2, 5. That's my pattern. So can you now tell me if I have 9,00 and I have to subtract 0,25, what will I get? 8, there Tando has it.
8,75.
8,75. Thank you so much, Tando, for helping out. I don't know why you didn't put your hand up to help us over here. Seems like you just happy in the chat, eh? 8,75. Well done.